All right, everybody. Guess what? I got Raul in the house. Raul Castro, not the other one. The good one is here. Okay, the number one. All right, so
Right.
it's Raul from Berkshire Hathaway Properties or Real Estate. Welcome, man. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing well for the most part. Everything is good. Just weathering the storm.
Yeah,
Getting
man. The new world order, so to speak, a bit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Who knew that we were going to use our our houses as offices this often, right?
Yeah, I mean, it really goes to the the home office now is official. You're working at a home.
Yep.
It's good for our taxes also. We can write it off
Oh,
in our
absolutely. Plus, you
home.
got a nice little view I can see. Nice.
Yeah,
For the
it's
high
nice.
rise.
A little
Yeah,
bird's eye view.
nothing wrong with that. So, man, you're the king of working with investors. So, I wanted to chat with you about, San Francisco real estate from the point of view of investors. What are your investors and what kind of business are you doing? What are they doing and what are they saying? Is this a good time or not really?
I have mixed feelings for my different investors that I work with. Some of my investors say, "Look, we're just going to wait for this to blow over
Mm,
and just look at things where the market is once we're back out. This shelter in place has been released or moved forward from. But some of them actually are I'm showing properties. I'm going out and showing properties. We have this protocol now where we have to sign a disclosure just to cover just to cover everything, cover ourselves for the most part. And we go out and look at properties. So I am showing to some investors, some other investors that I've worked with. I think I might have mentioned this to you before. They're developers as well, so they're developing brand new construction in San Francisco. And
Is that slowed down, by the way, or is that still at the same pace?
well, it's definitely slowed down.
Okay.
The thing with that is there is concerns with essential work and essential workers. Uh, you know, in the beginning, all construction was stopped and paused. Then it was changed where construction workers became essential.
Yeah.
And people went back to work. A lot of carpenters, contractors, plumbers. You found them doing the work, but then again it was changed, and they considered essential developments to be hospitals, to be housing, to be those kind of things. I know they're even building homeless shelters, certain things like that, where they really were an essential living space for certain groups. Those were put in place, and they continue to work. But in terms of like single family homes, there's stipulations to that, and
Mm.
certain things need to be in place. Some of them have completely been paused, and they've just stopped the work.
Yeah. So are there opportunities out there? Do you think there's opportunities out there for an investor to buy properties right now, either in San Francisco or that immediate Bay Area?
I believe so. I mean, there is properties that have been sitting on the market now for over a month, over 2 months, and a lot of that goes is happening because of this COVID virus, and so there's a lot of uncertainty. So that definitely helps for a buyer's purpose or an investor's standpoint, that if they're looking for something, they can get a good deal. I also have been seeing price reductions.
Yeah.
I've
So I was
seen
going to ask. So is a good deal or a price reduction? What are you seeing? Is it 5%? Is it 10? Is it 15? Is it 20? What are we seeing?
I'm seeing about 5%. It's relatively early still
Yeah.
because there has been a lot of closings still, and you
Yeah.
see a good amount of closings, and that's kind of dripping down from what happened, previous to the shelter in place. So there was properties on the market. they got into contract, and now a lot of them are closing since then. So there's still a lot of closings, but the homes that have been sitting on the market, I'm seeing that, yeah, relatively a 5%, price reduction because of, the interest level has been. Plus, it's difficult. They pull your open houses, they pull your broker tours. Your
Yeah,
exposure is much less.
limited.
Yes, we have virtual tours, and we can even do, Zoom meetings. I can sit in a property and do a Zoom tour and that kind of thing. All the technology is helping now, but it's nothing like going in and looking at a property. Also, that I'm finding out is there's offers being written sight unseen.
Oh, wow. Is that
Yeah,
right?
and that's one of the things where
Huh.
certain sellers will consider that, and some of the more motivated sellers, they don't even want to take those kind of offers because you're putting your listing out there, you want to get it sold, and what happens after we're in contract, that kind of thing. You get into contract and then you go look at the property a week or two down the line, and then what if it doesn't work out or something, and then that
Yeah, that's true. Are there
all
certain
that
areas
contract.
or districts in San Francisco that you feel are more or have more opportunities for an investor than others?
Definitely. I mean, I think the higher end market, uh, the opportunities more so they've they've been paused. A lot of the homes I've noticed that were in the higher end market have actually
Yeah.
been paused or pulled off the market. So those opportunities kind of, yeah, they go away, opposed to some of the lower end market. The lower end market has always been, or the mid range market has always been a really hot market in San Francisco, and it
Like an
continues.
Excelsior, for example?
Yeah, like
Bayview?
Excelsior, Bayview,
Yeah.
Outer Mission,
Mhm.
those Crocker, Amazon, those areas are still some of the hotter markets. I mean, they're not completely on fire, but there's a lot of opportunity. I mean,
Cool.
even Southern Hills, which Southern Hills is a relatively price point has grown, but with this change, there's changes to
Yeah,
to
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
markets. Right?
That makes sense. Well, hey, man, how could people get a hold of you, Raul?
They can. Here's my info. Check it out.
Nice. There it is.
My card.
Yeah, if you're an investor, I highly recommend that you contact Raul because he's been in that niche market for a long time, and the guy really, really knows his stuff when it comes to investor opportunities. So
Right.
give him a call with your situation, open up opportunities. There's always going to be opportunities in every market. I say, especially these times, make sure that you're building your tribe. Make sure you're surrounded by really great people who put your interests first. And Raul is definitely one of those kind of people. Give him a
Sure.
call so that you can interview him and hire him to be part of your financial tribe because in the long run or even the mid run, it's going to pay off huge.
Yeah. Thank you, Ed. And
Yeah, man.
I work with developers and investors across the board from vacant lots, which they're hard to find in San Francisco,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I have some of those opportunities, and I work with some of the investors that do flips. And in this market, it still continues to go on,
Yep.
and different situations like that, duplexes, multifamily units. So all that, I'm very experienced at, and I've been working with them for quite some time now.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first. By the way, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and to the right, you're going to see a little bell. Click on that so that every time I post a video, it will alert you so you are in the know. I'm always putting out content and interviewing great people like Raul. So thank you again, man. Stay strong, stay positive, and stay healthy. I'll chat
Thank
with
you.
you
You
later.
do the same. Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.